How y'all doing this afternoon?
Doing good, doing good.
I heard like one good is like 1,000 people out here. How y'all doing this afternoon? I feel good. I feel good if I was in beautiful with y'all too. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Alright. So I guess I'm gonna do some poems for y'all. Y'all wanna hear some poems?
Yeah.
This first poem is very near and dear to my heart. Anybody you ever text somebody and then they don't hit you back after like 20 minutes? And then you be bugging to hit them back, but you don't want to spoil it, you don't want to seem too needy. This is one of those poems. There's a girl that I often sweet talk. She thinks she can't write. She sends her text messages in prose, but they're delivered to me as poetry in motion. I forget reality for a few moments and hang on to her words and stare at my phone like it's the tether I need to hold on to. And when she doesn't hit me back, I'm dingling in purgatory. It's almost ventriloquy, but I don't mind that she strings me along, and at the rate that she's flowing, I don't know who wants whose attention more. But I do know that every chat bubble is filled with nicotine, and between each I'm itching for a fixing. Sometimes I'm thinking, girl, hit me back before this video game becomes my nicotine patch, and then I see that she's typing. And I wonder if it'll be as good as the lines that she hooked me with. Bay has the bait. They're just sweet nothings, but with each syllable she reels me back into heaven, rehabs me with her attention, then I forget what it was like to be a fiend. An addict of affection, I relapse and I reply, and I'm back where I started. Dingling in purgatory, and that's just hovering over hell, and the tether I'm attached to, it lowers by the minute, and as my toes inch closer to inferno, I get the urge to climb my way back up to her with a double text. And when I go to say something sweet, she sometimes replies with emojis. But I guess there's nothing wrong with a loss for words. Silence speaks volumes. And what really has me thinking, how can two people that make each other speechless have a conversation? I don't know. But if she says she can't write, she better explain these messages. So, when somebody is performing typically a slam poem, right? If you hear something you like, you can snap, right? So it doesn't make me feel like I'm alone up here, because I'm with you, I'm down here with the people. And if you hear something you really like, you can make noise, I don't care. Because I got a microphone, y'all don't. So, y'all gonna help me out with this next poem? If y'all hear something y'all like, y'all gonna get ratchet for me? In public speaking, they say you should imagine your audience naked so you feel relaxed. But that seems pretty darn creepy, so don't worry, I'm not going to do it. But when I'm performing, I like to pretend I don't have any clothes on. I imagine that right now, and all of you can see my misshapen metaphor, my unbalanced syntax, my really ashy similes, the scar on my huge ego, and the purpose that for some strange reason is a little darker than the rest of me. But that's all you get. The first show is always free. A little self-deprecation for sympathy points from the judges and not from the people who are weighing this piece on a Richter scale. Everybody under the sound of my puberty worn-torn voice, you all have a scorecard with my name on your cerebrums. And despite what you rate me, my toughest critic will always have me on mirror's edge. Hiccup by crane, guillotine, sleepy hollow, I can't face that guy. I just can't seem to get ahead. So my reflection always has me ducking for protection, so I write surface level poems. My personal pieces are merely cover pages. I only go in depth about other people's troubled waters. Meanwhile, I'm walking on mine, and I'm not Jesus. There's just too much salt in my sea. So I'm floating and coasting, but I can't explore my ocean's emotions. There could very well be sharks in my water, but I'm too busy documenting someone else's life. I want to solve the world's problems, but I won't work out my own. My bravery is a variable, and it never seems to be present when I'm trying to subtract me from myself. So yeah, when I'm performing, I do like to pretend I don't have any clothes on. You can laugh or do what you like, it's fine. There are no mirrors in this room, so there's no self-hate. There's no sharks in my water, so I'm chilling. But my best performance will come when my audience is me. Eyeing myself down, critiquing every line, snapping for some, cringing at others and stomping for the ones I relate to the most, but I'm afraid I won't see that day. I don't want to expose all my vices and imperfections. I like to think I'm free, but I won't take the salt out of my sea, the salt out of my wounds that are more than skin deep. I won't go deep. I refuse to kill my sharks because I like the way bitter tastes, but I'm a sour soul. But I can't live off lemons and limes. I'm a sour soul that refuses to write. I want life to be sweet, but I won't move past the first 10 seconds of a Sour Patch Kid. It's true, I am my biggest enemy. I've always loved the story of how David slew the giant Goliath, but it didn't inspire me much because this David won't slay himself. I didn't want to feel the growing pains. So when somebody asks me if I have any personal pieces, I say barely. The world's bigger than me. But now I realize every stone matters when laying the foundation, and I can't change this world until I change myself. So if you're ever feeling nervous, they say you should imagine your audience naked so you feel relaxed. But I won't be truly comfortable in life or on this stage until I know I'm free. Thank you.